All right, we back with another video, Flav Media. We're going to be reacting to 2Pro Beats. His reaction, his face says it all with the Fender Studio Pro 8. And from what I gather, is it banging? You know, type in the comments. Is it banging? Is it a yay or is it a nay? Let's watch this and react to this and, you know, see what he's talking about. Man, the Fender Studio Pro 8 is out. Let's go.
Let's talk about Presonus Studio One or Fender Studio Pro. It's a big rebranding. Presonus is dead when it comes to the DAW. Now we have Fender Studio Pro, an entire name change. Let's get that out of the way first. As a professional user, I don't care at all if the DAW that I use, it's called Studio Pro by Fender, Bender, Fender Studio Pro, Presonus Studio One. What I actually care about is the software. It has to be solid, professional, it has to get updates. It's just irrelevant. But I also understand that there is an emotional component to this entire thing. I sympathize with that idea because I also feel the key word here is feel. It's not something necessarily true for everybody. This is just how I feel. The aggressive rebranding from Fender, removing everything Presonus, changing even the naming of the DAW from Studio One to Studio Pro, it feels off for me. It's just a bit too aggressive, like I've said. And
So I think more so is more about the brand than the user's experience.
I wish that there was a transition period from Presonus to Fender, and as a wishful thinking, I wish that Fender took like a backseat role and let Studio One or Studio Pro shine. I'm looking at my screen, have Studio Pro 8 icon in the dock in my Mac. It's the only app that I have that has a big text logo. I don't want to open up Fender, I want to open up Studio Pro. But again, that's something that has to do with my bond with Studio One and my emotion towards the software that helped me build my career, helped me in my day-to-day work. Another point that I don't like is the aggressive marketing. If you search online right now, we have two types of videos that are on the negative side, ranty type of videos like this one, probably, and we have the paid videos.
The influencers.
From influencers. I don't mind that side at all, but what I want to see is content from pro users that are using Studio One, Studio Pro, and not people that are not
influencers, that's what he want to say.
Using that software in a day-to-day scenario. That's just an ad. I don't like that much that strategy. I see people that are getting excited over VU meter.
Wait a minute now. I did a review about a VU meter, man. Hopefully you ain't talking about me, man. I did a couple of videos about VU meters, you know. I don't get excited about it, but, you know.
Over new stock reverb.
You can't be talking about me. I don't think I ever did a review of the stock reverb on Logic. I don't think I ever did it, so. I
find that a bit strange. Before jumping into Studio Pro 8, I want to get out all of the rant. And I've spent a couple of hours with Studio Pro, and this doesn't feel like an update from 7.2 to 8.
So 7.2 to 8, the investors said, you know, we need to push this out on the first quarter. We got a lot of money riding on Fender. We got to push it out and let the consumers give us feedback what needs to be done. He's going to react to what this 8 did.
There aren't that many updates, there aren't that many new features. From what I'm noticing, not that much optimization, so this feels disappointing. Also, Fender got Presonus in 2021, so 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. The promise with the release of Studio One 7 was that a lot of updates will come. That didn't happen. That's again disappointing. We got 2-point updates, 7.1 and 7.2, nothing else. Presonus promised that, but behind the Presonus was Fender. Now we are jumping straight into version 8. Let's jump into it. The interface looks a bit different. A couple of things have changed. We have the big Fender logo right on top.
He said we got the big Fender logo. He said he ain't a fan of it. You know, he ain't a fan of it.
I don't like that. It's just my personal opinion. I think the focus should be more on the actual product and not on the brand behind it. I want to open up a session that was working flawlessly inside Studio One 7.2. This is what I get when I play a session that works flawlessly inside Studio One 7.2.
This is one of the reasons why you have to really, you know, when updates happen, you got to take it with a grain of salt and not be ready to pull the trigger on updates. What you think? Is it going to be a banger? Yay or nay? Oh my goodness. Look at the face. That face says it all. A disappointment with updating. That face is disappointing.
We are not off to a good start. As you can hear, we have glitches, we have dropouts. CPU load in Studio Pro is not that high and it doesn't justify the dropouts. We are at 30%. No dropout protection, but let's engage it and see if that makes a difference. The drivers that I am using are the universal audio drivers. Everything worked flawlessly on 7.2. The buffer size is not that big to say that I'm using maybe 32 samples and the CPU is overloaded. If I bypass all inserts, and I play the session, everything plays normally.
So I'm not sure if he's on Intel or he's on silicone, but either way,
I believe that the optimization done behind the scenes is just poor. So this shouldn't be happening at all. If you are in the middle of your projects, I don't think you can make the switch yet.
Hear what he's saying. If you're in the middle of a project, he suggests you should not do it. Give this video a like and consider subscribing, and we gonna sign off on this video. Peace.